get us to buy things that we don't want with money that we don't have.
Thank you.
And they succeed in doing that. You know, whatever we think about it, I think they're damn good to be able, damn good influencers, to be able to get money that I don't even have from me. And then I go back home and I'm saying, because I've been stupid, why did I do that? Tomorrow I go out, they do it to me again. So these guys have something. So I want to know why. Now, one of the things they have is a theory in marketing called the hierarchy of loyalty. So I'm trying to now use the hierarchy of loyalty in terms of how we build partnerships. So the market scientists, they theorize that relationships we have are based on a hierarchy. And for them, partnership is the highest form of that hierarchy. In our world, we talk about partnerships all the time. In marketing, partnership is so rare, it does not happen at all. For them, the hierarchy goes something like this. At the very bottom, I put them upside down in this way, but at the very bottom of the hierarchy is what's called a suspicious relationship. So the marketers say that people would have a relationship with a product or even a person. The starting point is suspicious. That is when people view things, people, or organizations negatively or suspiciously. So you look at a product, you think this may be bad for me. Yeah? Or you look at a person, you think she might not be nice to me. That's a suspicious relationship. Then something happens and we move from a suspicious relationship to the product or person or organization to a prospective relationship, whereby we say, maybe we'll try it out. Yeah? We'll try it out some engagement. And with that trying out, we're moving up the hierarchy. So now I no longer have suspicious thoughts about you. I'm prospecting. It might stop there. I might find that I don't like you, or you don't like me, or I don't like the product, but it's moved on slightly. Now for the marketeers, this is important because they have to have a strategy for each stage. And what they want is to move you from one to the other to the other. So they have to have different strategies. And we'll come back to the different strategies at this stage. But now you are at a prospective relationship. From prospection, they try to move you to a position of customer, whereby you are doing an occasional purchase or having an occasional relationship. So now I know you, maybe I email you once every 3 months to say how are you. So it's a bit occasional. That's the customer relationship. It moves from customer to a client relationship, whereby it's more normal. So if I don't hear from you a month, I'll check, hey, what's going on? So for example, I then have to buy the product every month or get the supplies every 2 weeks or so. It's a client and frequent relationship. And the highest form is when this relationship is very important, that I want to know where you are, to define, if I'm thinking about it as a product, I want to have a say in what the product looks like, because it becomes so important to me. And if I give you the examples, you will see what marketeers are doing. In public places here or in the train station, in your countries, do you sometimes find companies giving out samples of products for free? Yes? And those products, usually, are they products that you know about? Yes, no. Most of the time, it is products that you do not know about. It may be the same company producing it. You may know the company, but the product may be new. That technique is actually tend to be used when they think that they want to move you from a suspicious relationship to a prospective relationship. So what they're doing is, they're giving it, you may think, you don't know the product, you've never seen it, you won't try it. You may think, oh, it's not good for me, or why bother? So their marketing strategy at that stage is to put a big budget and give away. You try it, and suddenly you say, wow, It's not bad, actually it's quite nice. And you recognize it next time you are in the supermarket and you notice it, you may buy one. Well, you didn't make that decision by yourself. Because by the time they are giving out the products at the train station, they have time, they've calculated how many days they need to allow until they do a prominent enough advertisement in store. You think you recognized it from the train station, you haven't. They have put cues in store that you haven't even noticed that reminded you of the encounter at the train station. And that is why you then try it. Before you know it, you make a decision that you like it, so you might be a customer. And this is why, if you think about it, new products come on the market and they succeed and they become normal. How come? When we didn't know it at all before. That is the route they are taking you through. So at each level, it's a different policy. So we need to think in terms of, and if we take it, we also do it in personal relationships. We're quite good at it in personal relationship, but we don't try to do it in professional relationship. If I see someone I like, they don't know me, maybe they are a bit suspicious, and there's a bit of hesitation. So, but we've learned skills of how you break that suspicion to start chatting a little bit and trying to move the relationship on from that level. That's exactly what we need to do. So remember our 4 Ps, our 7 Ps. We need, whoever we target, first let's define what's our current relationship with them.